The world was once a symphony of life, a vibrant tapestry of nature's wonders. Oceans teemed with creatures of every color and form. Forests stood tall, ancient sentinels guarding the earth's secrets. Birdsong filled the air, a chorus of joy celebrating the dawn. Humanity thrived, basking in the warmth of progress and prosperity. It was a time of peace, a time of abundance, a golden age, some would say. But that was then. Now, the symphony is silenced. The tapestry lies in tatters. The oceans churn, restless and unforgiving. Forests are consumed by fire, their ashes choking the sky. The birds have fled, their songs replaced by an eerie silence. Humanity cowers, its dreams shattered, its future uncertain. What happened? How could such a vibrant world teeter on the brink of collapse? The answer, my friends, lies not in the stars but in ourselves. For we have forgotten our place in the grand scheme of things. We have taken too much, given too little. And now the earth rebels, the air is heavy with the stench of decay. The ground trembles beneath our feet, the very foundations of our world are crumbling. And amidst this chaos, a new chapter begins. A chapter written in blood and tears. A chapter that will determine the fate of humanity. It began subtly, almost imperceptibly. A tremor here, a flood there. Scientists warned, but their words fell on deaf ears. Politicians bickered, too busy clinging to power to see the danger looming on the horizon. And then, it hit. A series of earthquakes, the likes of which had never been seen before, ripped across the globe. Volcanoes, dormant for millennia, roared back to life, spewing molten fire into the sky. Tsunamis, towering walls of water, crashed against coastlines, swallowing entire cities whole. The earth, it seemed, was tearing itself apart. The initial shock soon gave way to panic. Governments collapsed as law and order crumbled. People fought over dwindling supplies, their humanity stripped away by fear and desperation. The fabric of society, woven over centuries, unraveled thread by thread. In the aftermath of the cataclysm, the world was a very different place. Gone were the gleaming cities, the bustling metropolises. In their place lay ruins, a testament to humanity's hubris. The air, once filled with the sounds of life, now carried the whispers of the dead. And yet, amidst the despair, a flicker of hope remained. For even in the darkest of times, the human spirit has an uncanny knack for survival. In a small village nestled amidst the ruins of a once great city, a young man named Kalen emerged from the ashes. Orphaned by the cataclysm, Kalen bore the weight of loss on his young shoulders, but within him, a fire burned, a fire fueled by a deep sense of justice and an unyielding determination to rebuild. Kalen was no ordinary young man. He possessed a rare strength, both physical and mental. He was quick-witted, resourceful, and fiercely loyal to those he held dear. But most importantly, he had a good heart, a heart that refused to be hardened by the cruelty of the world around him. Word of Kalen's courage and compassion spread. People flocked to his village, seeking solace and protection. Under his leadership, a small community began to emerge from the ashes. A community built on the principles of hope, unity, and resilience. But Kalen knew that their survival depended on more than just rebuilding their village. They needed to understand what had happened. They needed to find a way to prevent it from happening again. And so, Kalen embarked on a journey. A perilous journey into the heart of a shattered world. Section 4. The Mentor's Wisdom. Kalen's journey led him to the foot of a remote mountain range. Legend had it that a wise old hermit resided there, a man named Eldrin who had foreseen the cataclysm. Eldrin was said to possess vast knowledge of the ancient world, a time when humanity lived in harmony with nature. After days of arduous climbing, Kalen reached Eldrin's secluded dwelling. Eldrin was a frail old man, his eyes filled with the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. He had been expecting Kalen. "The earth is wounded," Eldrin rasped, his voice weak but steady. "We have forgotten our place, taken her bounty for granted. Now she bleeds and we bleed with her." Kalen listened intently, his heart heavy with the truth in Eldrin's words. He spent many days with the old hermit, learning about the ancient ways, the delicate balance between humanity and nature. Eldrin spoke of forgotten powers, of a hidden source of energy that could heal the earth. But he also warned of the dangers of seeking such power. "The path to redemption is fraught with peril," Eldrin cautioned. "There are those who would exploit the earth's pain for their own gain. You will face many challenges, Kalen. The choices you make will determine the fate of your world." Section 5. The Serpent's Tongue. As Kalen honed his skills under Eldrin's guidance, a shadow fell across the land. A charismatic leader named Darius rose to prominence, preaching a message of strength and dominance. Darius promised to restore order, to rebuild the world in his image. But his words dripped with a venomous charm, masking a thirst for power. Darius was a master manipulator, preying on people's fear and uncertainty. He gathered a vast following, his army swelling with each passing day. They called him the Crimson Hand, for his banner bore the symbol of a clenched fist, dripping with blood-red paint. Kalen sensed the danger Darius posed. He had witnessed firsthand the seductive nature of power, how easily it could corrupt even the purest of hearts. He knew that Darius's path led only to further destruction, more suffering. Eldrin confirmed Kalen's fears. Darius seeks to control the very forces that shattered our world, he revealed. He believes he can bend them to his will, become a god among men. He must be stopped. The lines were drawn. A battle was brewing, a clash not just of armies, but of ideologies. On one side, Kalen, fighting for hope, for a future where humanity and nature could coexist. On the other, Darius, driven by ambition, seeking to subjugate both for his own selfish desires. The fate of the world hung in the balance.